What is social studies? Social studies is the study of people in relation to each other and to the world. Social study is an inquiry-based, interdisciplinary subject that draws upon history, geography, ecology, economics, law, philosophy, political science, and other social science. According to the Bureau of Education in 1916, social studies was formed in 1916 by the Committee of 10 for National Education Administration, or NEA. National Council for the Social Studies, or NCSS, offered 10 thematic strands across the social sciences for integrated planning and study. Here are the following: culture, time continuity change, people, places, and environment, individual development and identity, individual, groups, and institutions, power, authority, and governance, production, distribution, and consumption, science, technology, and society, global connections, and civic ideals and practices. Each theme can be used to guide teachers in selecting content or in deriving content based on children's interests or experiences. When deriving into inquiries with young children, teachers familiar with the 10 themes can more easily recognize the social studies constructs generally present at the core of the lesson or project. Practically speaking, educators can plan for inquiries based on rich essential questions, whether derived from children's wanderings within an emergent curriculum or through planned inquiries set out by the teacher. Social studies develop the key values and attitudes, knowledge and understanding, and skills and processes necessary for students to become active and responsible citizens engaged in the democratic process and aware of their capacity to effect change in their communities, societies, and world. According to Brown 2019, there are 5 major sections of social studies. Here are the following. First is civics. Lessons about being a citizen can and do begin early. Preschoolers can be engaged to construct rules in their classroom and to hold community meetings to discuss issues. Second, history. History is the subject in which children learn stories about the past, learn how these stories are created, learn that these stories are created differently by different people, and learn to create these stories themselves, as historians do. Third is economics. It is the study of the production, distribution, exchange, and consumption of the goods and services that people need or want under conditions of scarcity. Next is geography. It plays a crucial role in developing children's awareness of relationships between people and their environment, as well as their sense of belonging within it. Last is culture. Teaching about cultural diversity or multiculturalism is common in the early childhood. Learning to accept and appreciate diversity begins with very young children. This transition paradigm illustrates the interrelatedness of the developmental domains and the learning areas. The domain-based skills intended to be developed in kindergarten are aligned to the learning area content-based curriculum to be learned in grade 1. Domains are strategically integrated in the content of the blocks of time as contained in the teaching guide. Activities tackle different but interrelated domains for the smooth and successful transition of every 5-year-old Filipino child from kindergarten on to grades 1 to 12 basic education. The first column contains the standard program. It is the statement of what students should know and be able to do and demonstrate at the end of the process at each level. The second column contains the content standards. These identify and set the essential knowledge and understanding that should be learned, while the third column contains the performance standards. These describe the abilities and skills that learners are expected to demonstrate in relation to the content standards and integration of 21st century skills. The fourth column contains the learning competencies. These refer to the knowledge, understanding, skills, and attitudes that learners need to demonstrate in every lesson and/or learning activity. The fifth column contains the code of each learning competencies needed by kindergarten.